But the changes that his birth brought about didn't manifest straight away. It rolled out over many, many years.
Correct, yes. So that's something very similar. It's ongoing rolling effect of such different changes. I think it's also a spiritual energy that this configuration has.
Hey, Lauren, thank you so much for making yourself available.
Hi, thank you.
You are a Western astrologer extraordinaire, and I say that from my own personal experience of having had a couple of readings with you, which turned out to be rather accurate. And I'll have the links in the description below where people can find you. Plus, also, we've been doing videos for 3 months now, I think, on Bitcoin.
Yep.
And you have called it accurately for May and June. And we'll see how it goes for July. We've recorded that video. And then you also do mundane astrology or geopolitical astrology,
Yes.
as well as offering personal readings on people's finances and stuff. Okay. And today we're going to look at Israel,
Correct.
what the immediate future holds for Israel.
Yes, yes. And I did choose this because of that Barbault Basket that we also did discuss in Bitcoin's video, how significant the configuration is. The planets are changing civilizations, changing societies, changing ways of life. So I picked it because there's been a lot of turmoil with Israel. So I wanted to see if maybe that would change or subside, or what the future is for Israel.
And for people who don't know, Barbault's Basket involves Uranus, Pluto, Jupiter, and Neptune in a particular configuration in the sky that hasn't happened for hundreds of years.
Right.
And those outer planets, I mean, Saturn's not involved in this configuration, but those outer planets are really, really powerful.
So this is the Barbault Basket. We have Pluto, Neptune, Uranus all in beautiful configuration together. Neptune, Uranus, and Jupiter all in the same beautiful configuration. So it's forming this basket looking, these two triangles, and then Jupiter and Pluto opposite. And I look at this as like it's capping off the we'll say beautiful energy. It's like it's putting a stop to something, ending something, severing something. And this is going on for everybody all, around the world, the globe. This is general charts. July 14th.
What period is this configuration? Like, what are the dates?
It's okay. So July the 15th through the 26th, this is happening. The 17th through 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th is when it's like the strongest, because all the planets will be the closest, all of them together. But July the 15th, we have Uranus sextile to Neptune. And that starts it off. And then day by day, from the 15th through the 26th, the configurations hit each other exactly. So, but it's not going to be like on the 15th, crazy world civilizations are changed over. This is a slow transit, and things will unfold from now through the next 2 years. Looking back in 2 years, we'll be like, wow, the world has changed dramatically, similar to a 2020, where we look back and it was like before 2020 and after 2020. Something to that magnitude, not exactly the same as that, but something on that magnitude of, wow, the world is different, like the BC AD, that type of changes.
Right.
So that's, so the new moon, July 14th, is when I really feel it kicks off.
Actually, I just thought of something, like a momentous change that comes to mind is the birth of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
But the changes that his birth brought about didn't manifest straight away. It rolled out over many, many years.
Correct, yes. So that's something very similar. It's not, I don't feel it's going to be a one day, bam, everything's different. It's going to be this ongoing rolling effect of such different changes. I think it's also a spiritual energy that this configuration has. Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, Jupiter, all of this spiritual awakening and I don't even know in what way, because it's like we don't even have words for what is coming, which I think is beautiful. But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of opportunities opening up for people in different ways. So this is Israel. All right, so I have Israel's chart. I have Netanyahu's chart. I chose July the 20th because that was right in the middle of this configuration.
And the birth date of Israel would have been when it came into being.
Correct, yes. And it is May 14th, 1948. And the time I have is 4 p.m. Whether that's the exact minute, second, those are the charts I found of other people using that time. So that's why I chose it. And this is
Right.
whole sign astrology. So during this time, Pluto is opposite to the natal moon. Neptune. So the moon is being hit in Israel's chart. All these planets are touching and talking to Israel's moon. That's the people. That's security of the people, how they're feeling safe, secure. Jupiter's next to the moon. I want to say Jupiter also has to do with the law, judicial, the fairness of the country, the laws, the governments, expanding the laws, the how people are ruled, what people follow. That's a better word for it. Uranus, Neptune, beautiful, next with the moon, people expanding their philosophies about the country, really having a good, positive interaction with the country. They love the country, they want it to succeed and all that stuff. A spiritual awakening with the country. But Pluto opposite the moon, that's the power and the people. Maybe the people are feeling the power of the leaders, Netanyahu and other heads of country, and opposing it, uprisings, striking back against what is going on.
I'm hearing that like protests in Israel against Netanyahu's policies.
Correct. Yes, that is, yes, I would say 100% yes. People may be seeing through different illusions of what policies that are in place, or maybe seeing through the illusions of why different countries are being attacked. Maybe everybody's not on board with it, or something was said to say we are doing this because of these reasons, but people are seeing the cracks through the lies or the fabrications of stories. And Jupiter is in the 11th house, like I said, next to the moon. Maybe different allies. Maybe the people are going out and getting different allies, not following Netanyahu and going out and seeking other allies to help them somehow with the country, maybe to take back the country. The moon is in the first house, so that's the people really wanting this peace and justice for its country and the actual people itself. 9th house, Uranus, expanding, and Mars. Okay. So I do see Israel still continuing to attack other countries, trying to instill itself on other countries, take over other countries and attack. I do see that continuing to happen. But I do see that the people are wanting to not have that happen anymore, starting to uprise against the country doing that. Saturn's in the 7th house, severing ties with different partnerships. That could be within the country itself. Maybe Netanyahu has to step down. Now, I did not look up to see how they do their voting, if it's every 4, 6, 8, however many years it is. But he could be asked to step down because Saturn's in that 7th house with Neptune, or he instills more tighter rules and laws and restrictions, trying to put out the protests, trying to, I'm going to say stomp them out, trying to end them so the world doesn't see that they're having problems within the country. That could be something else. And that could be why the people are also rising up, because they're seeing that they're not able to have their voices heard as much as they thought that they could. Now, in Netanyahu's chart, Mars opposite Venus. That's okay. So he does not have as many of the planets as the country itself does, all the outer planets touching his natal planets. He has Neptune squaring Uranus. Okay. His natal Neptune. Okay. He could be having to step down, being asked to step down, being forced to step down is something I feel is even a stronger thing here. Not being asked, but like you have to leave now because Neptune is right here on his midhaven. How he is, who he is, he's the leader of the country. Uh, Uranus in Gemini squaring. Okay, so I feel like this is the country itself, the people, the political people in the country forcing him to step down. Seventh house, his partnerships crumbling, fading because his what he's been saying and how he's been doing things, his lies or the cracks are showing. And it could
Right.
be a forced get out or even a legal action to get him out.
Well, he is under investigation for
Correct.
corruption,
Okay.
and he's the head of a coalition. And my understanding of the coalition, it has all sorts of disparate groups. It's kind of fragile coalition.
Okay. That could be ending. Because also I just realized that Saturn is here right on his, I see the bottom private part of his chart. More of this corruption, the secrets that he's holding and hiding coming out, or the legal aspect of what he's going through. Perhaps there's a judgment comes down and he has to step down because of that. He's forced to because of he lost his court case,
Right.
investigation, excuse me, or even jailed possibly. I'm not sure if they would do that, but some sort of legal actions taken against him that prevent him from maybe having freedom. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is it that you're saying that he's likely to step down in July or the process will begin?
I feel like the process is going to begin because, again, this is a slow moving thing. I mean, it could happen unexpectedly. We could say that. I feel like this is going to be more in an August, September type of thing, more in the fall, maybe even more in the when the eclipses are. That's August. This could be really highlighted, really putting the pressure on him. The news really picking up about what's going on. Is he going to step down? Is he not going to step down? Is he losing this court battle? Maybe it comes to an end. And like I said, more in the fall, I could see this really taking shape and form of him being pushed or told to leave out. Yeah. Yeah. Legal battles, losing the legal battles. Yeah.
And the impact on the state of Israel of him stepping down or being squeezed out like this, is that
This
something you can tell?
that could go along with what this Pluto is opposite the moon, causing maybe more chaos or causing him before the step down happens, causing more of a tightening of power or control. And that could be causing the people to rise up. I do see that it will be chaotic as this whole time of him stepping down, being asked to step down. Um, but
Wow.
the people, though, even though it will be chaotic, they will be coming together though to keep it. It's like they'll come together even stronger because of this. Even though there is chaos amongst it all, they'll find this way of coming together to even strengthen Israel, to have it continue to move on with someone new in the leadership.
Okay. And then can you tell what will happen in terms of the conflicts that Israel's involved in as a function of him stepping down or
I'm not sure. I would want to look at a different chart for that. But with
right?
this, I feel like it's like the chaos and then this peace. But after he is asked to step down, they could subside their attacks because of that, because of the leader stepping away and stepping down and being told to leave. But this real coming together of the people, maybe wanting peace, maybe wanting justice, maybe not wanting to attack other countries further. I'm not 100% sure about that. I would want to look at an eclipse chart for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And we do have a couple of eclipses
Yes,
coming
in
up in
August.
August.
Yes. So I'll look at that next.
All right. Well, we should look forward to a video on that. Lauren, thank you so much. We shall see how this works out because in a month's time we'll get to look at, well,
Did it work?
how's it going in Israel? And how's it going with Bitcoin, like you said?
Yes. Mm.
So everybody, I do recommend you check out Lauren's work on YouTube and also her ex, and maybe have a personal reading with her as well. This is Rich and Lauren signing out. All the best. Bye bye.